Hello everyone, Seraphin here. Thank you all for joining me again for more Fire Emblem Blazing Sword. We were last left off in the middle of chapter 15, and we are going to resume with that one today. And in fact, there's not a whole lot left for me to do in this particular turn, so I might as well just end it. We'll get right into it with the enemy phase and see what happens. Death by thief suicide appears to be the theme of today's episode. Immediately after I steal his stuff, I put a knife in his face, as is tradition. Let's see if Dorcas takes care of this guy. Nope, he doesn't. And he's not fast enough to try to hit him again either, because Dorcas is unbelievably slow. Even weighed down by trying to hold on to poor Urk there, this Oswin is just still an absolute monster. Especially to these pathetic little Myrmidons. And even Cavaliers have a hard time putting a dent in his armor, so they're going to double hit him, but he doesn't particularly care all that much. Luck and resistance and HP, that's an okay one. It's kind of an unorthodox level up for Oswin, but I'll take it. I probably will not be using Oswin in the long term, sadly, even though he's one of the best units in the game, because there is another Armor Knight that I would like to try to use a little more of instead that I don't normally get a chance to use. I'm kind of going outside my comfort zone here and using somebody that I don't normally try, but what's the point of playing if you're not going to keep trying new things? Why, yes, I am a Kalen Knight. How nice of you to notice. Yeah, you're legendary. I'll believe it when I see it. So we get a heavy spear, and if you remember from when we got to buy those during Lynn's last chapter, these are effective against enemy armored knights. So, as unbelievably heavy as they are quite potent for taking out enemy knights. So that might come in handy, especially in the later chapters. Generals and knights are one of those things you tend to find a lot as boss characters. And this guy, wow, he's got a lot of resistance for an armored knight too. He might be a tough nut to crack. I guess we'll have to wait and see. We're going to send Kent up this way. I stole that lockpick that I wanted already, so I don't think there's anything else worth stealing around here. Maybe an extra vulnerary from that guy, which I can do right now. Sure, I'll take it. Thanks. Stealing stuff with these is so much fun. And I get a level out of it. Perfect. Skill, speed, luck, and resistance. That's pretty good. Nicely done, Matthew. You want to try to steal these lockpicks, especially whenever you have an opportunity, because there's no way to buy more of them from shops or anything like that, so very nice to have. Let's see if Dorcas can take out this guy one more time. Hey, there we go. Got him. I'm not going to level up off it or anything, but that being said, we'll have... Oh, Floria's got to take out this stupid archer, which she can't quite do, so that's a problem. Well, let's drop Urk in the woods here. And I will have Priscilla heal him. And we're going to get Priscilla the heck out of dodge, because I don't want her getting picked off any more than I want Florina getting picked off, so let's bring her back here. It should be far enough. Yep, just enough. And we'll have Rebecca on backup for Dorcas up here still. I haven't visited that village yet, but I'll do that in a little bit here. Alright, let's see what happens. That archer might actually go for Matthew, especially if this mercenary hits him, which he does not. And Matthew will put a solid dent into his face in retaliation. Thankfully, those steel weapons, as scary as they are for being so powerful, they are very unreliable to hit with. And now that Urk's full health, he can handle his Cavalier no problem. And I bet you that Archer... Yep, Archer goes for Matthew. Still doesn't hit him, though. Matthew is very hard to hit, especially when he's on a forest like that. Alright, we got more reinforcements popping up out of these forts here. And an enemy brigand disappearing out of nowhere here. Let's finish him off real quick. That's why I left Lynn there, by the way. Once she handles this guy, we'll have her join the fray. It is her castle, after all. She should be making some sort of effort to reclaim it. I think it's only fair. We'll have Kent come in here and rescue Matthew. By rescue, I of course mean destroy everybody in his way. Alright, Kent. It's alright, I guess. At least you got 2 things. The more skill you get, the better, I always find, but it's not the most important stat by any stretch. Let's have... I'll have Urk take out that archer. In fact, I'm going to go right here, that way I can't be... Oh, this is risky, because I don't want him getting lambasted by everything under the sun here. This is going to be tricky, I think. He's got enough avoidance, I think he'll be fine in that forest. Especially if he levels up more speed and or luck in the process. We could use Matthew as bait, too, to drive or to attract more of these cavaliers to attack somebody different. But I'm going to top myself off before that. Just in case something bad happens. And then we'll have Oswin here as backup. Because he's not going anywhere. And then I'll drop off my healer. Because I will invariably need her momentarily. And we'll get Florina on station as well to help kill things. Let's see if Dorcas can handle... You know what? Bringing Dorcas right here is not a bad idea, because these Cavaliers... they're not probably not stupid enough to go for him, but it's worth a shot, I suppose. Come on. I know 50% is kind of iffy, but I wish it was more reliable of a hit chance. Rebecca can darn near pick that guy up, but then she'll get retaliated against, so we're going to leave him right there. Will come join the fray too, just because, in case I need a backup. We'll see how this goes. I think we'll be okay. Oh, come on with that. Yeah, how do you like it? Axe in the head. Literally just cracked the poor guy's skull open. You'd think that would be a problematic situation. Alright, Urg, please get some speed and or luck. That would be fantastic. Defense. I like that even better, actually, so I'll take it. Kind of lamenting the fact that he's not getting as much magic as I would like. Come on, stop getting hit. Oh, jeez, he's going to double this guy, so he's going to leave him exposed for another hit from somebody else. That Cavalier, namely. Ooh, okay, dodge that one. That's good. He's going to double hit and kill that one too, which means the one from the fort's going to come down as well. Alright, as long as you keep dodging, we're okay, but you need to make sure you do that. Oh, here we go. Whew, alright, good news. And he cleans up all of the Cavaliers. Alright, Urk pulling his weight here. That's good. Definitely need more of that. I wish he'd get more magic, honestly, but I mean, he's holding his own for the time being. He's already level 10 and he's only got 7 magic. He needs to start getting more of that. Speed and skill are fantastic. I'm happy with that. And 5 defense is not too shabby for a mage, to be completely honest with you, so... who needs the experience the most right now? Let's see. Believe it or not, everybody's pretty well off right now. Dorcas is level 6, but there's so much we can do about that. Pretty much, looks like Rebecca and Kent are the lowest 2 right now. Florina, Matthew, Lynn. Alright, well... Kent needs it the most, so let's get him in the fray here. Especially because he's more built for dealing with melee combatants anyway. There we are. Alright, Urk gets the Survivalism medal. It's not actually a thing, I just like saying that, so... Let's top him off as a reward here. It's not going to fully heal him, but it'll be close. Let's see if Dorcas finishes off this brigand here. Yes, he does. Fantastic. However, it looks like we got a mercenary coming for him. So let's make sure he is topped off and ready for that. I'll definitely have Rebecca as backup because he's going to need it. Anything worth stealing around in here? Thunder Tome drops off that guy. We don't need to steal it. Let's get Lynn out here. I think we'll have Florina visit this village and work as a foil in case we need to get what's-his-face out of danger there, Dorcas. What look is that exactly? I don't think that kid is anybody of note. I don't believe he's any character in Binding Blade, so... Doesn't look like any of them anyway. I might be wrong about that, but I've only played... I haven't finished Binding Blade either, by the way. That is the... it came before this one, so this is actually a prequel to number 6. However, it's not officially translated into English. I have an unofficial translation patch, which is nice, but... He went for Matthew and not Dorcas. That's kind of unusual, I think. Especially given the fact that he's nearly impossible to hit over there. Let's see if Dorcas finishes him off. That would be wonderful. Nope. He surely does not. I might leave him there and let him try again, to be honest with you. Move Oswin around so he can't go anywhere. And then I can spend some time healing up the rest of my guys before we get to the boss. I think Kent can handle a hit from that. No, I want Florina to do it because she's got decent resistance. Hers is 7, so... Just gotta make sure we're out of range of that stupid archer. Alright, get up here, Lynn. Come on. Actually, you know, rather than have her walk all the way up there, I'm going to leave her down here in case I decide I need to pick up some more weapons before the end of the chapter. She'll be my store runner. We're going to have Rebecca come back here to help Hector out. Once those cavaliers arrive, which should be any moment now. Wow, a thief critical. You don't see that too often. Again, strange that he decided to go for Matthew and not Dorcas, but what are you going to do? Alright, put a nice dent in him. Maybe Dorcas can get the kill off that mage instead. Probably. There we are. Alright, get some strength and some defense. That'd be great. Then you can go help Hector out with those cavaliers. Strength, luck. Man, none of the fighters you get in this game are really all that good, unfortunately. Alright, I'm going to pick him up and bring him over here quickly. Can Hector pick him up? No, he cannot. That's alright. And then we'll have... Who needs the experience again? Rebecca could do with some more, but she's over there helping, so we'll have Kent take out this archer. He needs the lance experience. We'll just bring the whole fandamly up here. Matthew could do with a heal. I want to make sure I heal with Priscilla as much as possible, because getting her leveled up is kind of important. Let's get Kent up here. Where do I need him? I don't really need him anywhere. I'm not using Will at all, so... We got both the villages. That's good. Alright, I think we're good to go for the end of the chapter. Let's take out the boss. And those Cavaliers that show up. Should be any minute. And he one-rounds the archer because that sucker's got a steel bow and he's weighed down considerably by it. There they are. Knew they were here somewhere. Okay, so we'll have Hector outright annihilate these guys. Might just wolf bail, honestly. Does anyone have a sword by any chance? No, they both have lances. Let me drop off Dorcas. Well, where do I want to drop him, actually? Florina's a little hurt, but she's okay, so... drop Dorcas there and bring her down here instead. I'm not going to waste my wolf bale on these guys, I don't think. But Hector takes no damage from them, so if they go for him, then they're going to have a hard time. But I want Dorcas in that forest because he is not quite so lucky with being unhittable. And then we'll have Rebecca get a couple experience points from picking this guy off. And that other Cavalier is more than likely going to attack her. HP and luck. It's passable. And she broke her bow. Well, she's got another one. That's okay. Sarah's just out of range. Perfect. We'll start our march on this boss dude. Let's see if I can even put a dent in him. I can, surprisingly enough. He has no chance of critting me, so I'll let Kent level up from hitting him. And we'll send in the rest of the troops here. Yeah, bring Matthew too, just for kicks and grins. Anybody else in need of healing? Not really. I do want to get as much experience on Priscilla as possible, but I also don't want to waste staff uses, so... they tend to get expensive. Here we are, Lord Bowker, I believe he said his name was. Really, Kent? Come on. There you go. That's better. So unfortunately this guy has a javelin, so no matter who I send at him, he'll be able to retaliate, which means even my squishy mages. Strength, luck, and resistance. Wow, nicely done. Those are all 3 fields that he needs improvement in, and he got one in all of them. I am certainly okay with that. There's more Cavaliers. So we're going to have Florina get out of here with Rebecca. We can't hit her anymore, which is good. That one can get to Sarah. We need to take care of that. By putting Hector in their way. More importantly, they can get to Merlinus, not just Rebecca, not just Sarah, I think. Well... no, if I put her right here, she should be... well, let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, they might be able to get to Merlinus, but I'll have Dorcas start handling these guys, I think. Really? 33%? Come on. If I have to vulnerary him, I swear. Does he even have one? He does. Okay, good. Would have been really sad if he didn't. Let's get you out of the way, Kent. I'm going to have Urk take a shot at this guy. Oh. Oh. Well, he might crit. Let's give it a shot. 7% doesn't sound like much, but again, we get low percentage criticals all the time. Ow. At least he can't crit Urk back. He's got a 0% chance, so we don't have to worry about that. We'll just have Priscilla heal him up real quick. Is that going to fully heal him? It will, just enough. Alright, Priscilla, I need you to get magic and maybe some speed. Wow, nicely done. Priscilla's HP growth, unfortunately, is abysmal, and she generally doesn't top off any more than, like, 30. And that's even once she's fully maxed out as a promoted unit. She won't get much more than that. So, don't expect her to be too tanky. Magically, she can handle quite a bit. She gets fantastic resistance. But other than that, her survivability is a little bit lacking. Which is fine, because she's not supposed to generally be in the middle of combat anyway, but... Yes, come at me with your javelin. Nice miss. Alright, Urk, give me a critical. No? Alright. One more regular hit and he'll be leveling up. That's what I thought. These guys are all going to go for Dorcas, which is fine, because he'll mop them up. Perfect. He's actually dodging them now, which is good. Yeah, that's what I thought. Just enough distance to get down to Merlinus. But that's okay. We'll have Hector down here and pick him off. He can't pick him off. That's a lie. He totally can. He has this thing. The magic of the Wolf Bale. One-shotting Cavaliers. It's one of the best weapons in the game, bar none, actually, believe it or not. Alright, we'll drop off Rebecca over here. Hector's not hurt. Neither is Merlinus, so... I'm going to top off Dorcas just to make sure nothing bad happens to him. These guys, if they're smart, will go for him and not Hector, so... Yeah, let's hit him, why not? Oh. That's no bueno. I'm also not all that concerned about wasting Thunder Tome uses right now because I just got another fresh one from killing a mage in this chapter, so... More defense. Urk, you need magic, dude. You're level 11 and you're still only at 7 magic. You really need to get that going. Like I said, if it comes to the point where we get his tutor and he's better, then we're just going to stick with him instead. Urk is... He's potent a lot of the time, but he has trouble in a lot of areas, and unfortunately magic is one of those areas half the time. Let's see, I think we're good everywhere else. This guy's gonna die next turn, probably. And I think the Cavaliers stop coming after a couple more turns, so we'll be right on time to finish up by then. There's a crit. That's what I wanted. Nice job, Urk. And he finishes off the boss. Such a shame. Yeah, sure. He might get a full level out of this. Hey, he does. We have a level 12 Anima Mage. Come on, magic. Nope. Alright, you're starting to piss me off now. Alright, once we finish up these Cavaliers, we'll end the match, because that's the last of the reinforcements. Dorcas gets another level. Anything good? He supposedly has, like, titanic strength growth, but we're not seeing a lot of evidence of that. Yep, that looks like that's the last of the Cavaliers, so we'll finish them up. We'll let Hector have one of them just so I can get it done quicker. And leveling, putting any more effort into Dorcas than is necessary is proving to be a complete and total waste of time. Alright, top that guy off. Let's get one more heal done before we finish up. And then, how are we doing on equipment? I didn't bother to look. So, Osmond looks like he's good. Urk is good. Kent's got everything he needs now. We got extra bows for Rebecca when she breaks them again. Florina could do with an Iron Lance, I think. So we should probably grab another one of those. Yeah, we'll grab another Iron Lance. Does anybody need javelins? I don't believe so. Yeah, I think we're good. This shop only has the same thing last time. It has vulnerarias and fire tomes and healing staves. We're good on all that, so we're gonna call it a chapter. Probably be in that forest somewhere. Yes, now we get to go into the castle and kill more people. Woohoo! Yes, Hector is self-taught on fighting, so he's not been properly trained. Now we get to go inside and kill a whole bunch of people. Oh, wait, we gotta reintroduce ourselves here, apparently. Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, I'm already here, so... Uh-oh. Here we go with this guy stabbing Marquise in the face or back or whatever. His eyes are kind of glowing, really eerily creepy colored. Ah, yes, the Master's power. The Dragon's Gate. That's where the Master sits. And they have a hostage. I wonder who that could be. Yeah, he's an odd, strange fellow, that guy. Layla, who is that? That's not creepy or anything. Alright, well, we'll get into more of that seedy intrigue next time. So, for now, I appreciate you all joining me on this adventure. Starting to get a little good now, wouldn't you say? Well, it's going to get even more interesting next time. So, we'll get into Chapter 16 in the next episode. Until then, this has been Seraphin. Good evening.